Lord Jesus, what's poppin', T-subs and T-squads? So, girl, listen. I'm doing this, we are the, oh, skip it, girl. We are the Braxtons, Lord, girl, I'm doing this video tonight, but it's not gonna be uploaded until tomorrow, y'all, because Lord knows, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm give out. Um, It would have came sooner, but I had to see Jeezy and Gucci Mane's battle. And then, me and my besties, we got on FaceTime talking about said battle. And now that we have gotten off the phone with each other, y'all, I'm tired. It's like 1 something in the morning. So I said, I already went on ahead and watched it, took the notes. I may as well go on ahead and get the hard part out the way, and that's getting up in here talking to y'all. And, so here we go. This is We Are the Braxtons. Season 7, episode 3, Third Chance of Charm. So, Trina and Vaughn got married. Congratulations to you, Trina and Vaughn. Tracy is still mad with Sean, and I'm totally confused as to why. He comes over there to let Daddy Braxton know that they want the wedding party over there for photos. He was still sitting down talking to Tracy and Miss Wanda. So when he comes over and says, Mr. Braxton, they want you over there for pictures, Tracy's gonna say, what she says? She says, get the fuck away from her. And then she called that grown, rusty ass man a bitch. And then she gets in her confessionals and says, I don't like him because he's always in sister's business. Why are you directing people? Just sit down and just be a boyfriend. Something in the milk ain't clean when it comes to him. And my whole thing that really bothers me about Tracy, why the fuck are you so... First of all, you got big damn nerve calling that man a bitch. That man ain't did nothing to you. He didn't say nothing to you. He didn't bother you. He won't coming over there. He didn't want no parts of you. That tacky ass jumpsuit you got on. That ugly ass hair that you got. Like, Tracy, you're bothered because he did what the hell your ugly ass, mop-headed ass husband for over 30 years should have done over 30 years ago, which was facilitate a sit down between you and Joe's sisters. Sean didn't do anything wrong. He didn't. Because he's Tawanda's boyfriend. And much like any other man or boyfriend that would have been around, they probably would have said the same damn thing. So, bitch, fuck you. Moving on, she just made me mad. And I like you, Tracy. I'm sorry. I take that back. Lord, let me calm down. Because I really do like Tracy. I swear I like Tracy. But Tracy, all of this misdirected anger that you're pushing off on Sean is completely stupid. It's ridiculous. He did nothing to you. For you to act like him like that, it was just completely nasty. And it was unwarranted. He wasn't even there talking to you. He came to get Daddy Braxton. He didn't say anything to you. Girl, stop sucking on that damn bottle and then maybe you'll know how to act right. Anyway, before she pissed me off again. Daddy Braxton and Tracy sounded a hot damn mess trying to sing Unforgettable to Tracy. But, it was cute or whatever to have your sister and your dad to sing you a little doo-wop pop-pop, child, even though both of them sound like two dying-ass cats. But it was cute, and of course people were laughing. People were laughing not at the fact that that man couldn't sing. Well, half of it was that he couldn't sing. But the other half of it was that it was just cute that he embarrassed himself like that for his daughter. And so then Olivia, after they finished singing and Tracy goes sit down, her in that tight-ass jumpsuit of hers, Olivia comes over and tells Tracy that they was laughing at her while they were singing. Olivia, little girl, stay your ass in the child's place. So then Tracy gets upset starts being all belligerent because she's in a drunken state of mind right now, so she don't give a flying hell how stupid and ridiculous and catty and petty and childish and ignorant and tired and delayed and through and late that she's running around here acting on her sister's wedding day. And then Tawanda and Tony go and talk to Kevin to try to tell Kevin, yo, you need to get your wife under control, girl. What's tea? So then he says, he started off telling them, just leave it alone, just leave it alone. This day is supposed to be about Trina, just leave it alone. And I'm sitting over here like, yeah, that's the point. So that's why they're telling you to finally come and do what the fuck you should have been doing years ago, which is control your damn wife. Because this is Trina's day. That's the whole point of them coming to you. So then he comes out of his face and he gonna say, all she wants is somebody to believe in her. Just give her that level of respect. And it goes back to what I said before. All of this situation started simply over 25 years ago when they went off to be the Braxtons without her because she decided to spread eagles, drop down to get her eagle on, and push that baby up out her cooch. But again, and then it bugs me because here it is, Tracy, you got to be damn near 50 at this damn point. I'm not understanding why you damn near 50 and you still running around here trying to seek validation or approval from anybody, let alone your family. Forget it being your family, from anybody. If you can't be happy with you, for yourself and your sake and your sanity, even if they, Tracy, this is the thing, they could give you all the approval in the world, but if you don't find it within yourself, you're still never going to be happy. It's like I said it before and I'm going to say it again. I'm getting so sick and tired of Tracy always walking around mad, upset, befuddled, bewildered, just tired. It like, Tracy, you making your life harder than what it really has to be. Honestly. Because instead of just letting things go and living your life to the fullest, you love to sit back and hold on to it, and then you got your complicit in his silent, no backbone in his own damn having ass husband up aiding you in the destruction of you, which annoys the hell out of me. So then Tracy gets up and go in the back, and when the sisters go back there, she starts going off, and then she got into it with Tamar, and Tamar says, listen, I love you, sis, but I'm just coming back here to get my shoes. Like, I can honestly say, Tamar did nothing to Tracy for Tracy to do anything to her. Her whole thing was, listen, I'm just trying to get my shoes. And then she starts talking about how you never loved me and you never did this. Like, it just sounded like a teenager, a little kid. Grow up, Tracy. Grow up. So then anyway, they tell Kevin, and then Kevin finally put down the bucket of chicken his fat ass was eating long enough to go and do what the hell he should have done years ago, which is get and control your wife. Okay, because they was over it, especially Tony. Tony said, listen, I'm not dealing with this or her. He need to come and get his wife. So thank you for finally doing something. So then Trina finally enjoys the cake. Shout out to Tony and Tamar for the cake. I mean, that cake was rather bald-headed. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but then again, you know, they had 16 hours to get y'all something, so beggars can't be choosers. And everybody had a great time. And I'm glad that everybody, including the bride and groom, had a great time. And I was with Trina. Girl, I'll worry about her later. That's what she always do. She threw a little temper tantrum. I wish it hadn't been done here, but bitch, fuck that. I was damn near a bridezilla. Everything was going wrong. I'm married. I got alcohol in my system. I ate. I got a piece of cake. And there ain't no parking on the dance floor. And everybody had a really, 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 really great time. Doing the cha-cha slide, the electric slide, all the other, the G slide, the Tootsie slide, and every other slide that was ever made. They was around there doing it, and I really grabbed. Shout out to Trina. I thought Trina looked beautiful in both her dress and her reception attire that she had on, and as long as she was happy, that's all that mattered. So then Tawanda goes to talk to Trina because Trina, she was there, but she wasn't there because it was her day. She was all over the place. And, Tawanda was basically giving her a rundown about what happened with Tracy. And Trina understood Tracy and her feelings, but she did not excuse her for her behavior. And I'm really glad that she did that. Tracy has a bad habit of feeling like, I'm only going to talk about what you've done to me, but I'm not going to talk about the part or the role that I played in anything. And that's the thing that pisses me off about her too. We're going to get down to that in a minute. So Tracy, Daddy Braxton, and Michael, they go out for breakfast. That was real cute. Now, one thing that wasn't cute that I just cannot let slide is I don't like how Daddy Braxton tried to put off her niece's death for the bad behavior that she gave down to Trina's wedding. Listen, I'm grieving both of my parents, okay? My daddy died when I was 7 years old. My mama died 2 years ago. Still fresh. And everybody grieves different. And I understand that she looked at her like a daughter and all of that good stuff. I understand that. So, and I'm not taking that away from Tracy. But what I'm also not going to do is sit here and use the death of that poor girl as a crutch for Tracy and her fuck shit. Because Tracy has been acting like this way before that young lady passed. Way before that young lady passed, Tracy was acting like this. So I'm not here for them trying to make that as a crux for why Tracy is the way that she is. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So then Tracy goes to see Dr. Cutts, who's a therapist. They talk about the loss of her niece. They talk about what happened with her and Tamar at the wedding. They talk about how the sister sat around and talked about the rumors with Kevin, which I believe every single solitary word of it. I believe it. And then they also talked about how Tony told her that she wanted her to lose some weight. Basically, with the wedding, she said, she blacked out. She don't remember what happened. I don't bit more about that nor believe that than a man up there in that moon. Tracy, you know exactly what happened. Your ass was drunk and you showed your ass. That's what that was all about. Then she breaks down crying, and I guess she was supposed to have a breakthrough with that, and whatever the case may be, whatever. So then they get down to the whole COVID segment. Of course, we got to deal with that. And then Evelyn goes to stay with Trina and Vaughn while COVID was going on. First of all, I'm not understanding why she had to stay with any damn body. Didn't she have her own house? Like, I'm completely confused as to why she had to stay with them simply because COVID was going on. Like, I really didn't understand that. And another thing that I didn't understand was why did she think it was okay or fitting to stay with Vaughn and Trina when they're newlyweds? I mean, why couldn't you go and stay with Tony? Why couldn't you stay with Tamar? Why couldn't you stay with Tracy? Why couldn't you stay with Tawanda? They were already in relationships that's already, it is what it is. But the fact of them being newlyweds, why would you want to infringe on their privacy like that? Like, I don't know. That was just really weird to me. And I still not understanding why she had to stay with anybody. Because don't she has her own place to stay? Or whatever, that's their mama, they can do what they want. So then they talk about Tamar being rushed to the hospital when she tried to kill herself. And that was basically the end of the episode. I felt like them talking about it was way more tasteful than for them trying to do reenactments. Like, normally, I'm not here for Tamar and her foolishness, but I was on Tamar's side with that. Like, that was a very traumatic experience, and that was a very traumatic thing to have happened, and I just wouldn't have been here for them trying to do a reenactment. So I guess they said, we're just going to sit down, we're going to have each of y'all talk about y'all feelings and what y'all thought, and yada, 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 and that was the best way to do that. Y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Let's get the discussion popping. Remember to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell, become the notification gang, and if you really rock with my channel, like you say you do, definitely make sure to like up, comment, and all that good stuff. And watch those ads. And I'm gone. Bye.
What you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in